This call is from a person currently in a prison in England. All calls are logged and recorded and may be listened to by a member of prison staff. If you do not wish to accept this call, please hang up now.
Thursday, the 16th of January 2025, HMP Wandsworth, E-Wing, Induction. A cold night's sleep. It was hard to get warm. Plus, screws keep checking on my padmate's well-being, waking us up each time. It was very annoying and amounts to not enough sleep. He did that because he was help self-harm, so they were just checking on him all the time to make sure he wasn't doing it again. And I mean, every 2 hours consistently, man. The blanket is a joke, and that's with sleeping in clothes. I think I had 3 jumpers on and 2 pairs of pants, and it was still freezing. We eventually, probably around 10, got woke up for social. We were both excited to get a fresh shower. It was nice and hot. Then I checked CMS. I still had no funds, but all 3 of my numbers had been accepted from yesterday. But I never had my PIN yet to make a call. That's because in prison you can phone people on the phone in your cell, but then you get your own PIN to put in after the number, so you use your credit. So I never had a PIN to make any calls still. The rest of the day was normal. Me and my padmate prayed. They've been helping me with it, and they're a great encouragement, especially when trying to speak Arabic. We put newspaper over the lights in a pad so it's not overly bright with prison adhesive, toothpaste. We watched a few things on the very limited TV channels here. There's only 20, and 3 of them are actually just prison propaganda crap. That means I can't watch Aussie Gold Hunters or any Star Treks every day like I used to every day. So I have no decent TV routine, plus I'm sharing the telly with somebody else now. I had a huge migraine. It hurt to have my pillow touch my head. It was agony, honestly, but I eventually slept. I had a couple of prison-related dreams. One was somebody in a pad going through our belongings when I was in my bunk bed, so I slapped them from behind as hard as I could, and a fight ensued where I ended up with 2 of the tips of my fingers bitten off, but I think I won the fight. Another was that I was wandering about on social. Earlier on, we had social. I also went on a yard, which was big. It has a few exercise devices, but not one for chin-ups, which is absolutely nuts. I've got court tomorrow. I wonder if I'll get taken to Southwark Court and have to go through a long day with this or another prison's reception again, or if I'll have another video link. This court session is for the so-called terrorism case, where the 18 of us could be split up into different groups or trials. I highly anticipate seeing everybody who got arrested for the same thing as me, and hopefully seeing if everybody's faring well. Late at night, we asked and got an extra blanket each. Thank you for tuning in to Diary of a Political Prisoner. What was a shortlisted for you was a period of time in prison for me. So please make sure that you subscribe on whatever podcast player you're listening on to be notified of future episodes. Each episode was recorded in a prison cell as I'm held on remand for allegedly being involved in a Palestine action to disrupt and destroy weapons in a genocidal Israeli arms factory under Section 5 of the Terrorism Act. My diary is a podcast only to give you something in the hope that you can give help and support to my mum and son. which I can't do by any other means from prison. In supporting them, for £5 a month, you can get a week's worth of episodes in advance every Monday. For £10 a month, you'll get the week's worth of episodes. Plus, I'll respond to any question you have in a monthly question and answer episode on my Patreon at patreon.com/politicalprisonerpod. For £25 a month or humanitarian aid gear, you get all of the above while knowing my little boy is supported and happy. One-time donations can be made by emailing or messaging my producer on social media. Media/collaboration inquiries are on the same line as senders and inbox. If you can't support me, family, in my absence, please follow the podcast on Instagram if you're going to be listening. Please follow on Twitter, all of our socials. Our handle is Diary Pol Prisoner. Please share them and this podcast with your friends. It's free to do and it helps this project grow. You can also send me a prisoner email or letters, drawings, anything like that. Links to everything mentioned can be found in the podcast description below. Thank you, love and solidarity.